Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and good day to the panels. My name is Balqis binti Ahmad Shahar. Will be presenting to you my research entitled Level of Tourist Satisfaction Towards Perlis Islamic Destination. So for the introduction, tourism industry is evidently a large international industry with a huge potential for growth, and it is becoming an increasingly global and complex phenomenon, which include the sociological, behavioral, economic, political, cultural, environmental, and educational dimension. Robinson considered tourism to be the largest of multinational activities, which accounts for a larger share of foreign exchange receipts and export earnings than any other industry. Okay, tourism is related to various aspects of Islam, and several researchers have been given emphasis on how Islam is supported in different tourism activities to enhance religious and social functions. In Islam, prompting the Muslim to travel for searching the beauty and creating adventure of Allah. Okay, this research is necessary to provide a better understanding of the Muslim tourist satisfaction in Perlis Islamic tourist destination in different facets, which also conclude to examine the tourist satisfaction when visiting the mosque. We will conduct studies in several mosques around Perlis, which including the Al Hussein Mosque, Arau Mosque, and Alwi Mosque. The objectives of this research is number one, to understand tourist satisfactions towards the destination image of Perlis Islamic destination, and number two is to understand tourist satisfaction towards religious motivation of Perlis Islamic destination. For research questions, we divided the questionnaire into four sections, which are the A section, which consists of the demographic variable, and then the B section about tourist satisfaction, and then the C section is about religious motivation, the D section is about the destination image. And this is the sources that we use when creating the questions, and we will be further discuss on the next topic. Literature review, we take a look at the tourist satisfaction side. Satisfaction defined as the good feeling when the tourist demands were fulfilled in the destination. Hussein and Kunjuraman 2004. Environmental characteristic, personal recreation, and the quality of participation in activities are the subjective assessment of the entire traveling process, which can influence the level of satisfaction of the tourist. If any destination management can create positive images of the destination, the number of tourists will increase. Hankinson G. 2004. According to Baloglu, S. and W. K. McCleary, destination image in tourist industry has three categories, which are the first one, a connective factors, which can estimate the off-site selection of the tourist. The second one is affective factors, which are perception and attitude towards the destination, and finally the third one is the perceptual factors, which are the selected destination. So these three categories are important in selecting, in knowing the destination or image of that tourist industry. The third one is religious motivation. Traveling motivation refers to a set of interests that influences a tourist to travel. Tourists may travel for recreation, social status, culture, and spiritual purposes. Okay, so methodology, the research techniques that we use is the source of data collection are using a survey and journal, and the data collection is collect data using the questionnaires, and the method of data analysis is using a Likert scale, which are the mean score. Okay, and then the information collected is recorded into statistical from SPSS. And the scope of this research is towards the tourist satisfaction towards Islamic destination attributes offered in Perlis, which are the tourist satisfaction, religious motivation, and destination image. Okay, now for findings about the tourist satisfaction. Okay, the respondents' satisfaction majority was agreed to the positive side. Which are the attributes with the highest mean score was tourism facilities and public transport, contributes to the Islamic tourism destination in Perlis, which is 3.88, while your satisfaction on your trip to Islamic destination in Perlis mean is 3.84, and then the third one is hygiene and health is 3.78, while Islamic destination in Perlis contributes to the quality of visiting experience, which have the mean of 3.68, and the lowest in the tourist satisfaction attributes is service providers for tourists such as transport, hotel. Most in Islamic destination at Perlis is only the mean score is 3.63. This showed that the level of quality service provider in Perlis is not quite up to par yet. Okay, now for the findings for the destination image, respondent satisfaction majority was agreed to the positive side. Attributes with the highest mean score was increased Islamic tourism in Perlis, which are 4.16, followed by a clean environment will attract more tourists, which are agree mean is 4.1, and also architecture attractions in Perlis is unique, which are 4.09, and then the Islamic tourism in Perlis will be easy to access, which are 4. And the lowest mean score in this destination image is the Islamic tourism in Perlis secured its safety, which the agreement is 3.88. This showed that the security of this Islamic tourism in Perlis is not yet the tourist is not yet satisfied with their safety. Okay, findings for the third attributes, which are religious motivation. Respondent satisfaction majority was agreed to the positive side, and attributes with the highest mean score was visiting such places is good, which are 4.17, and this was followed by tourist travel for recreation, social status, culture, and spiritual purposes, which are 4.12, and also there are wider community consideration if religious attraction are used without discernment as part of an experience study. Agreement is 4.06, and also the religious tourism gives tourists mental and spiritual benefits, which are the agreement was 4.10, and the tourists are religiously motivated to visit religious destination, which have the agreement is 3.98. For discussion on tourist satisfaction, tourism facilities and public transport contribute to the Islamic tourism destination in Perlis are higher because tourists are easy to travel from one place to another and easily get public transport, and also the facility is enough for them to travel in Perlis. Service providers for tourists such as transport, hotel, and most in Islamic destination at Perlis are lower because of the service given was not good, and also the quality of the services given such as infrastructure, security, and cleanliness may not satisfy the tourists. For destination image, the increase of Islamic tourism in Perlis are higher because tourists are exposed to knowledge on tourism-based Islamic and make Perlis as a destination for visit and travel. Safety can influence the destination image of tourists as it can be perceived as an impression of that person towards the destination. While for the religious motivation, tourists are religiously motivated to visit the religious destination is low because not only Muslim tourists visit the mosque. Furthermore, same in 2006 also said that there are other factors that motivate tourists to travel, which is discovery and evaluation of oneself and relaxing. The variation of tourists who come to Perlis may affect their religious motivation, as Perlis is the pit stop for the tourists from around Malaysia to go to Langkawi. Okay, now for the suggestions, we would like the service provider in Perlis to increase their service quality, as their quality is not yet satisfied to the tourists, and also the arrange an event that gives exposure to tourists about Islamic tourism in Perlis, and also we would like the service provider to learn the proper marketing strategies to attract tourists come to Perlis. As a conclusion, better quality of services that provided by the destination management in Perlis will influence the revisit intention of the tourist, and this could ensure the tourist being loyal to the tourist destination. Emphasizing the importance of quality improvement in order to better serve the ever-increasing expectations from the tourists regardless domestic and international tourists. Study observed that the arrivals of tourists from Langkawi and Perlis are increasing, as well as the tourism industries around the Perlis Islamic destinations. Further research need to be done to understand better about tourist satisfaction in Perlis using a different attributes and in the different perspective. That's all. Thank you.